if we stay a little on that first slide, because I have a few things to tell you first. The program we want to talk to you about is offering tools to transform the university and using collective intelligence and trying to reach and offering to reach the sustainable development goals of the UN. We've heard a lot about those goals this morning, and this project intends to gather the community of the universities and HEIs around the axis of the Sustainable Development Goals and the European Universities Initiatives. So that students, teachers, head of universities, others actors of the territories could be brought together and discuss the way they want to change the institution and the learning. So the purpose is to think about how to better prepare the students to face global issues and how to teach, how to learn together, introducing collaboration and in our ways of working inside the universities still and to respond to the same global issues. So the idea of the project is to offer an easy-to-use format to deliberate and to prioritize efficient transformation. This program is at its beginning. It's partly financed by Climate Kick, the European network working on climate issues with European universities. And it's also financed by some universities in France and Europe, which are partners of the launching phase. It is developed by the CRI, our host of the Learning Planet Festival, and my company, Publica, which is specialized in collective intelligence on environmental issues. We are actually involved, Publica, in conceiving the French Climate Citizen Assembly and also in charge of its facilitation. So with the CRI, we share the conviction that participation is the way to find solutions on of the different crises we are facing, and in particular in the fields of sustainable development. And also that university has a responsibility in forming citizenship. So that's where our program or project begins. And if you want to pass to the second slide, to tell you how we structured some tools to help the deliberation on strategic changes in universities. Those tools, they are intended to help identify needs, to help building priorities and build concrete actions inside the university. There is a participation toolkit to organize online or face-to-face workshop, and a platform device, Jean-Paul, which is developed by Publica. Both of them, the participation kit and the platform device, they respond to a thematic call for ideas. They help to respond to this thematic call for ideas. Each institution determines the topics of the debate of the call for ideas. Some are already proposed in the kit. We'll check them later on. But each university can also choose to involve some specific thematics and choose to treat them with all stakeholders or only some of them: students, teachers, deans, administrators, researchers, and even external stakeholders. So the idea is to find at the end, with all those presential and distance workshop, to find solutions and help working with the community to address the topics and the issues you want to resolve to face the future. So if we pass to the next slide, how does it work? Whoever I am, I can be students or a collective. I can participate to transform my university by downloading the participation kit. With that kit, I can organize a collective deliberation, and it gives me the kit methods and tools and different sheets to organize and facilitate face-to-face or online workshops. Then the results of those workshops, I would upload them on the platform, and share them with other actors and other stakeholders. And whoever I am as well, I can vote and comment the ideas, the proposals coming from the workshops. So at the end of the process, you will have a mapping of the priorities and all the interesting comments about them. And that mapping, there is a small image on your screen, but if you want a demonstration about the platform, I'll talk to you about it later. But you would have at the end of the process the mapping of all the ideas, and the colors, they would show the topics of the ideas, and the size of the bubbles of the topics shows the importance of the topics for the community and the numbers of ideas and comments on those ideas. So if we pass to the slide 4, you can consider that the program is an help to co-construct strategic responses to your issues. And if we have a quick look over the topics to address, we've already defined some of them. They are chosen from the European Universities Initiative recommendation and from the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN. But the idea is that on the actual startup phase, we add the effective issues important to the pilot cohorts, the different universities entering the project. The experience that we hope to gain from the pilot cohort will allow in a second phase to the deployment of the method on a national, European, and then international scale, even if already yet we have some international universities interested in the project. The topics can help to reflect on the virtualization of the teaching. So you have a list of those topics at the beginning of the project right now. They can help on changing teaching, ways of learning, ways of conducting research, of how introducing more transversality, changing from top down to collaborative learning environment, things that we've heard a lot about yet this morning. The idea is also to search ideas to foster student inclusion and participation, to promote professional and civic experiences and so on. So I'm reaching the end of my presentation, and if you want just to have an idea of this process, it is designed to be implemented in autonomy, so every university could use it for its own and using the kit, the platform, and have its own deliberation, or with the supports of its designer, the CRI and Res Publica. But the idea is very well the autonomy, so downloading the kit and find all the information for the structure to conduct the deliberation, and also seeing and viewing with what is going on in other universities, what are the issues they are having, and how do they find response to them. So there is the idea, after all, to have a common platform to share those experiences. And now, if you want to know more about and check the tools, the platform, we will be presenting them this afternoon at 2 in the up session with the CRI. And we'll be very glad to hear your comments and respond to our questions, because we are sure that there would be some. So, voilà. Thank you very much.